It's it's right behind me, isn't it? Ah! Hello, beautiful people. How you guys doing today? Jess here to bring you another video. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. And in between episodes, I did a little bit of work. I did stream it, but I did just a little tiny bit of work for today's project. Thanks to boy Steve for recommending this like amazing idea. I did ask previously what I should do with all these Allays, and he recommended building a library for them and having them maybe like carry books and having them like kind of fly around looking like, I guess, studying or organizing the books. Maybe they work in the library, who knows. I think that's like super creative, and I really like that idea, so I'm gonna go with that. In between episodes, I did make a couple of paths, just trying to spruce up the place. I felt like it was a little bare and kind of just figuring things out. I did clear some areas. I was working on this little mound right here. I didn't do too much. It's just a mound. I do plan on putting the library on top of here. I did this all in the streams, so if you do want to catch any of those in between stuff or anything I do that you want to see, the more grindy things, that's all going to be in the streams. So hopefully you do catch those and enjoy that. Make a nice beautiful library for all my Allays. I might even do some extra buildings, like, you know, some trees. I think having like custom trees all the way around this area would definitely spruce it up. Mushrooms, even some of these new lampposts I'm trying to make. I don't know how to feel about it. Kind of looks weird, but kind of looks, you know, fantasy. So maybe having more of them around will make a little more sense. I am liking how this is coming out. We've already got our nice 3 buildings. We did build this dragon last episode. In case you missed it, it just houses my moss farm, because I feel we're gonna need quite a bit of moss. And it does, you know, make bone meal as well, so that's also a nice benefit, other than just figuring things out as this zombie tries to chase me. Oh my goodness, the skeleton. Oh gosh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We are gonna build the church. Hopefully it turns out well. Hopefully you guys like the build, but we're gonna try to go with like kind of like a curvature, still go with the overgrown muddy look, and try to fit it into this forest kingdom. And yeah, oh boy, there's a creeper on top of that thing. Blends right into the dragon. That's crazy. So let's get this library built in. Hopefully I'll bring you guys back for like maybe the interior and then a couple of the other builds around this forest kingdom, just to kind of clutter it up. All right, I'll bring you guys back real quick.
She said she's only there on weekends, just looking for a reason to remember the song. So we'll stay a while, moving to the music. I can see you smile, thinking that I've lost my mind, and you're the reason why. Don't look down, 'cause both our feet have left the ground. Don't look down, we're dancing over shrinking towns. She said, just meet me here at sunset. Got a look inside her eyes, a glimpse above the skies. It could be the reason why. So we'll stay a while, moving to the music. I can see you smile, thinking that I've lost my mind, and you're the reason why. Don't look down, 'cause both our feet have left the ground. Don't look down, we're dancing over shrinking town. Whoa, oh, whoa, we're dancing over shrinking town. Whoa, oh, whoa, we're dancing over shrinking town.
It's been so long, long since I haven't seen your face. And trying to be strong, strong, but the strength I have is washing away. Okay, I'm gonna not finish that song. Yeah. Woo, that was crazy. Oh, it is sleep time. Okay, of course. Good timing, Jess. Of course, of course. Hello, Allays. We're gonna have a home for you soon enough. So it has been a while since seen you guys. I've been quite busy. I was building the 20 plus build video, so that kind of took some of my time away, and as well as just doing other projects. So I have been quite, I guess, distracted doing other things, but I am back to building this beautiful thing, back on stream, grinding away, trying to build this library. Oh my goodness, there's still quite a lot to do. I found a hole. I can't believe who put that hole there. That's me. I put that hole there. Look at this lighting though. Oh my goodness, the way the shine just the way the sun just hits and shines this beautiful, beautiful library. Oh, I think it's gonna be a majestic build. Look at that ray. Shaders are just adding so much vibrancy. And I don't know if you remember, but I did say I was gonna try to play with some light, and I think this is a beautiful way to do that. Just kind of do like an arch shadow here, but then this kind of looks like a face a little bit. So it's like a sad face. Oh no, don't be sad, library. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna try to make you nice and beautiful, but look at this bad boy. I'll show you some of the details I went with. I did orange glass. I don't know what it is. I love orange glass. I did think about switching it out for like maybe blue glass, but then I kind of just gave it some time and kind of got attached to the orange glass now. So I do like the orange. I even went with the orange windows on the side here. Did some arch building, some arches at the bottom here with a little help from Shell. And then as well as just kind of doing some kind of detailing on the walls, trying to make them not as plain. We've got some growth. I think I still need to work on the growth. This side looks a bit better because we got some actual grass going from up top. I do plan to break some of this up as well, like some of these pillarings with the growth in the moss. Gonna add some, leaves and things falling. And yeah, I think I just like how this is kind of turning out. It is kind of got this like sigil in the front here with a moon and kind of like a circle. The circle kind of tying back into like the members hall. And then as well as the moon just kind of tying into some of the moon shapes that I have going around. Another thing I do probably want to do eventually. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this episode, but eventually I do gotta cover this. Gotta make this mountain even larger, because right now this build is kind of peaking a little bit. So this mountain will get some more work done, get some more love to it. I think as time goes on, this village is gonna just look better and better. I also do want to come up with a plan for making a path. I think maybe adding more mushrooms and more of these lampposts makes it feel like it's kind of like a structural kingdom with still like overgrowth and like obviously being one with nature, but having still like a structure and a path and things for people to just easily follow. Maybe I think that would be a good idea. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna accomplish that, because I do want to expand the building further up that way as well. Did I say building or kingdom? I do want to expand the kingdom like further up that way, because I do plan to have like maybe like a silhouette of some majestic building. Not exactly sure what it's going to be. It's going to be another giant tree that everybody does for a forest kingdom. It's going to be like a nice grand building. Not exactly sure. There is no really build style. As you can see, I'm building like this and I'm building like that. So there's just gonna have to be little things that kind of tie things together, and then it'll make it a little more sense. I honestly don't know. I still have a lot to do on the interior, but let me give you some plans and ideas of what I want to do for the interior of this build. Hey, I'm gonna do the flooring here as well. So that's why I kind of just left it blank. I'm probably gonna do like some sort of structural wood, or maybe a pattern of wood, as well as maybe having some little sigils or something like that on the floor too, possibly. Not exactly sure. I kind of just go with the flow. And then I'm gonna have the classic books all, you know, in a row, kind of across here. Maybe the back can be a little more open. Maybe that could be like a place where they study. Up here, I will also likely add even more book storage too. So that is gonna be a lot of books. A lot of books. I want to like capture just like certain moments where just like lights. Alright, enough yapping. Time to do something. Nothing like taking a break from building with doing a little bit more building. So like I said, I do want to do more decoration and pathing, so maybe let's do a little bit of that. Add some more different types of mushrooms around certain areas. All right, so we do still need one more thing. We have the diorite and the mangrove, but I did want to add some of these mushrooms. I think these mushrooms are so like fantasy style. I wish there was more of them, like definitely in that style. I think there are the warp, is it warp mushrooms, that I might check out and see if I like them. But that means we need to go to the nether, the beautiful, beautiful nether. This is totally not spooky, totally not scary nether. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're professionals. Also, I still need to... I flattened that area. I think I was going to make a build there, but I guess I got lazy. Didn't want to. One day we're going to go back and really finish certain areas up. I feel like I could definitely add more details in certain spots, especially on like the coast of riverbanks and things like that as well. Adding things like that, it just goes a long way too. Makes it more custom. So I definitely want to do that eventually. But this time, let's go to the nether, focus on what we need to do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Okay, so I do want to go to our warped, not warped, what is it, crimson? Oh, there's a warped one right here though. Let's take a look-see on this warped. Ooh, warped mushrooms. Oh, warped fungus. You know what? I actually don't mind it. I actually will take a couple of these as well. Might as well have them in the pocket. I think it's pretty important to have in your back pocket. You ever carry fungus in your back pocket? Mamacitas. We need to find some crimson. Here we are. The crimson. Oh my goodness. Just crimson islands? Why gotta be crimson islands? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we're starting with the heat. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Woo! Oh, this island at least is a little peaceful. Holy moly. Have you ever wanted to go mushroom picking? Apparently it's a thing. It's like something fun to do. You also have to be careful because obviously some mushrooms are poisonous. I feel like we're good. I think I'm getting a little carried away with the mushroom picking. Alright, I think we're good on the mushrooms. Uh-oh. I think that piggy... Oh, goodness. They all spotted me. Alright, let's head on home. I think we're good on mushroom gathering. Oh, boy. Oh, I hit that. Look at this. Look at this beautiful bridge. So beautiful. So bridgy. Have you ever described a bridge as a bridgy? Yeah, me neither. We got our nice, beautiful... Good, I don't know what to call it. Garden, I guess. I want to add a little bit more mushroomage, at least. It's like a little bit around. What I was thinking is maybe adding like some small homes, maybe like some hobbit homes in the middle area here, possibly. Because I don't want to block the dragon too much. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to keep it small. But I'm not really certain on how to do that without blocking the dragon. Because look at this. This is the perspective we went for. And if something's in over here, it kind of gets in the way. So not exactly sure how we're going to do it. But I think just adding little bits of shrooms around the area definitely give it more of a mystical feel. And even maybe add some of these shrooms too. I give that fantasy vibe. I added some dead bushes for these shrooms, these larger ones. I think we need, yeah, we definitely need some different height variation in this area too. It's all looking a little flat. I do kind of want to place it probably here. I'm a great block placer. I feel like up close these look a little weird, but further away they kind of blend in a little bit. Because for the dragon, you actually don't need to be that far to get the effect. I feel like you need to be like right about here to still get like the effect of the dragon. So maybe building a house like to this point, to this end would work. Eventually we'll have to figure it out. Okay, so I was kind of messing around. I have this kind of hut looking thing. I don't really know what I'm planning to do here. I think I want this kind of height though, so that way you can still see the dragon peeking a little bit, and then also from here the dragon looks still great because it doesn't look too large. I think what I likely will do is lower the floor here. I think this will be a good idea. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of spitballing a little bit. So I do kind of want to create the shape here, bit of that, and then maybe we go up like this. And I think this will kind of just make it feel super like small and claustrophobic a little bit. Yeah, I think that kind of works. I think for these parts over here, do a little bit of this. And I think for this piece, yeah, let's do something like that. No, like right here. There we go. Is what I kind of want to do. Something like this. Boop, boop. I think that's great. It's something kind of new, kind of different. Okay, I kind of like that. That kind of works for me. The only issue is when it comes to villagers, this is not going to be the best place. And then I think we just create a doorway. And I think that works perfectly, actually. I love that shape. I wanted that round shape, so I was able to at least capture it a little bit. Let me sleep real quick and let me add some stuff on top of it too. Alright, we got this. A couple of these. I want to make sure this is kind of growing on top of this as well. And then we can bone meal a little bit. Honestly, I might even do like maybe a mushroom chimney, possibly. But I think that's great. That's perfect, I think. That's kind of like the vibe I'm kind of also going for some of the builds here. Switch some of them up with the red to kind of tie them in together. Yeah, I was just kind of messing around and just wanted to build something like this. Maybe I'll put stairs here instead too. But I'm gonna just plop that up there. And this is the interior. Honestly, this is like a lot more space than I expected it to be. Just a nice little hobbit hole. Well, that was a great distraction. I actually expected to build more trees. I still probably will build more trees. I should get back to the main build for now. So let me cue a little bit of the time lapse of me building the library. And then maybe we'll come back and do a little more cleaning up and adding more to this village. Because I think that will be the best way to tie in everything together. The little builds, the little details. Alright, I'll be right back.
Know what it's like, felt this before. You don't feel right when your head feels sore, but it's so fine to feel this way. Don't waste your time on such a sunny day. And I know it's difficult to be happy when nothing goes your way. again. Trust in me, and you will see that it isn't too hard, even with scars. Promise me you'll smile, that you'll come round once again.
Oh my goodness, is this the best shot of my whole series? Holy moly, that sunlight. All right, so let me kind of, I guess, go through a little bit of what I added. As you can see, a lot more overgrowth. I don't know if I love having the glow berries, maybe here and there, to add kind of that fantasy fairy tale vibe. I think I should probably do that a little more to the sides, and then maybe, yeah, let's not talk about the back too much. Kind of got a little ignored. Okay, it's dark. I don't want to be talking in the free camming in the dark, but I had to show you that shot, very important. Showed you a little bit of the exterior with a little bit more overgrown. I think I could probably work on this like forever. I might add even, more to it as time goes on, but as of right now, this is kind of the state it's in. We've got some floating candles I've added to add to that fantasy feel. We've got some books here, and then we even have some named books. We're dealing with burnout. We've got Golf Cart Business for Dummies, that's a reference for the neighbors, and then 100 Ways to Prank Your Friends, also kind of a reference. I don't know, not sure. And then we also have a couple more How to Build Your Dragon, so reference to My Forever World, Mary Shelley by Frankenstein, and then The Lore of the Neighbors SMP, which isn't actually a book, so you can't really read it. But I do want to add more books, so I am going to leave off some of these parts to be filled in eventually. But I do want to ask everybody in the comments, if you're watching this video, come up with like a story I could add into this library. Have at it. Write some short stories that I can add in some book and quills, and then kind of add it into my library here. So the upstairs is also needs to be filled out with books. Probably gonna have them set up this over here a little bit like that, and then maybe having some seating areas right here as well. Who knows, we'll figure out the upstairs eventually. Over here we're gonna have some space for some librarians, because I think I do want to have some mending, silk touch and stuff available to me in case anything does happen. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna slowly work on this interior, because it is still a work in progress, but I do have kind of the idea down. As of right now, I am pretty happy with where we ended up. One thing I do want to test out is how the Allays are gonna look, but I am gonna need some books for that, and I'm probably gonna make some more books just to finish the downstairs to hopefully get that done. We got our books, and then we got our bookshelves. We're gonna give these books to hopefully give the Allays something to hold, and then as well as just bookshelves to fill in the rest of the place. So yeah, let's go get that done. Oh my goodness, I hope they behave. It's gonna be something. Okay, you guys take a book. Oh, I'm gonna have to empty your hands, aren't I? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Stop. Over here. Over here. Nope. Okay. Okay, it's possible I lost a couple. That's fine. Here, take a book. Then you also have a book. Do you have a book? Alright, how many? Oh, There's two trying to float up. Please come back. Let me open all of these up. I think we lost one. Did we? I think we lost one already. Come on, Allays. Let's slowly get inside the library. Gonna try to separate them a little bit, but they're inside, at least. Not exactly sure. I think I'm just gonna attach them to like one each for now. Alright, we're gonna have to get the lead for our last buddy there. I can't wait for leads to be cheaper. Alright, for now I'm gonna have them on leads, but I think there's a way to like attach them to a jukebox, right? That way they all just stay here and don't follow me. Just have them on leads for now until we actually finish up the rest of this place. But I think that's it. Having my Allays inside, holding books, floating around. I think that's a great start. I think I also want to grab some villagers to set in here. Adding to that ambiance. I might even get some villagers to sit somewhere here as well. Yeah, I feel like that would add so much. Maybe we'll work on that next episode. I think next episode might be just more of a cleaning up things, adding more mushrooms, you know, make some homes, maybe make it a little more lived in, I do need to make some more of these lampposts, some more trees. I just didn't have time this week, so I'm not going to add it to this episode. But for the next episode, yeah, let's focus on trying to get a lot of the details done too. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys liked the video. If you haven't already, click that like button and comment down below, you know, some of those stories and things that I can add to this library, because I feel like that would add so much lore and just backstory to the world as well. Oh, well, ain't that an interruption? Of course, every outro. Is it safe in here? Please don't chase me. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the Forever World. There's more to come, so I do definitely want to add more to this world. And I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!